Okay, so now we're going to start off learning a Boogie and My Woogie, the Secondo part, with the right hand. So let's get started. Starts off in C minor. We're going to play the E flat and the G with fingers 2 and 4. Now raise up that E flat on the right hand to an F. So 3 and 4 with the F and G. Back to C minor. And now we're going to do a C and an F. We're going to outline an A chord, but we're going to do it with fingers 1 and 3. Now keep it there. Now you want to move that up to a D minor looking chord with this D and F, fingers 1 and 3. Then we're going to make it D major by going to the F sharp, fingers 1 and 3 still. And then we're going to do a little scalar rundown from G using fingers 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you hit that F as a natural, not as a sharp as it was before. Okay, so now it's time to learn the left hand. So start off with the thumb on the C, and we're going to do a little chromatic bass line. So hit this B natural with the second finger, B flat with the third finger. Now switch to the A natural with your thumb, A flat now with your second finger. Hit this G with your third. Now hit this D with your pinky, and your G is still right there with your third. Okay, so now we're going to put our hands together. Notice that the dynamic marking is in mezzo piano, so we're going to play this kind of quietly. Also, you want to make sure that you're observing the rest in the right hand while having a continual bass line of half notes in the left hand. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, so now we are going to bring our hands together, measures 4 to 8. It's very similar to number 1 slicing, where we just played everything measures 1 to 4. But there's a little bit of a difference. There's a different ending here at the end, which we're going to show you right now. So just doing a recap. This is a recap too. Now this is the new part. You're going to keep this middle finger on the G, and then move this thumb up here to this G, and then just use fingers 3 and 5 to finish out this G major triad. Okay, so now we're going to learn measures 10 to 12, and notice all the staccatos, so nice and short notes. Okay, so this first chord is harmonizing in C minor. And then we're going to move down to, it looks like a G major. So just move this E flat down to a D natural. And then we're going to do C minor again, but with C and E flat, so the root and third. And then now back to the G major, but we're going to play the third and the fifth, so this B natural and D. Back to the C minor, back to the G major. Okay, so now we're going to learn the left hand part, and this is where the left hand starts to get really cool. We get into this really fun bass line starting right there in measure 11. So working our way up to it, here we go. Start with the thumb on the C, B flat, A flat, and then switch to the G with the thumb, and now here's the cool bass line. C, E flat, F, F sharp with the 2, and then hit this G staccato with the thumb, and then just do it again. Okay, so now we're going to bring our hands together. So the rhythm that is constant throughout these 3 measures is this. It goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now we're going to apply that rhythm to what we've already learned in the previous minced slicings.
Set, go.
Okay, so now you're going to play measures 13 through 16. And this is a pattern that we've actually already played in measures 11 and 12. So it should sound very familiar to you. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to learn measures 17 through 21 in our right hand. So let's start off with an F minor chord. We're going to use fingers 1 and 3 hitting the root and third. So this F and A flat. And then we're going to move up to this G major root and third. G and B natural. And then down to this F minor again. Now, G major again, but there's a different little rhythm at the end, and also we're crescendoing. So make sure you do both of those. And now back to the C minor. And make sure you hit this little G major thing at the end, hitting the third and fifth. Okay, so now we're going to be playing the left hand of measures 17 to 21. So we start off with our pinky on this F and our thumb hitting this C. This is outlining an F minor chord. Now we're going to move up a whole tone with our pinky to this G and outline a G major, G and D. Back to the F minor open fifth. And now we're going to do the G major open fifth, but we're going to have that same rhythm from the previous slicing and that crescendo. Make sure you do both of those here as well. And now back to this funky little bass line. Okay, so now we're going to be playing measures 17 through 21 with our hands together. The most important thing here is that the left hand needs to have nice legato quarter notes, and the right hand needs to have nice short staccato eighth notes. This is how it's supposed to sound.
Set, go. Set, go.
Okay, so now we learn measures 23 to 27. Really what this entire slicing is really isolating is this transition from measures 26 to 27. So in previous slicings, we've been going from this C minor vamp into an F minor position, but here we're going into A flat major. F minor is relative major. So I'm going to play this little vamp thing that we were just talking about. It's what we're very familiar with, aka the funky bass line. And now we switch up to this A flat major. So you want to hit this root, which is A flat, and the fifth, which is E flat. You want to hit it with pinky and thumb. And then you want to hit this A flat and C with fingers 2 and 4, and that's hitting the root in the third. And it's the same pattern as before. Here it goes. Okay, so now we're going to be learning measures 27 to 30 with our right hand. So this is into that section that I was just talking about in the previous slicing, getting into the A flat major kind of section. So you want to start out hitting that A flat major with fingers 2 and 4, just like we did in the last slicing. Now these are staccato, so make sure you play them kind of short. And then we're going to go to this G minor position. It looks like G minor in the right hand, but if you include the left hand, it's actually E flat major. So it's E flat major, we're hitting the 3rd and 5th. Fingers 1 and 3. Now we're moving down to D major. You got the D in the bass and F sharp and A natural in the right hand. We're hitting that with fingers 1 and 2. And then we're going to go to G major, which will get us back to the tonic in C minor. So hit that just like before. Okay, so now we're going to learn measures 27 through 30 with our left hand. So you want to start off with the A flat major position. Put your pinky on the A flat and your thumb on this E flat. Now from that A flat with your pinky, you want to move down a 4th and go to this E flat. We're going to outline an E flat major chord. So same kind of fingering, pinky and thumb for the E flat and B flat. Now move down a semitone to go to this D major chord. Do pinky and thumb with the D and A natural. And that D major chord will bring you back to this G major chord, which it's already a chord you've played this exact rhythm with the crescendo, so just do the same thing as before. Now this little scale run back up, it's common, you may have heard it before. I use the pinky to start here on the G, and I just go all the way up, but I land on this C with my thumb. Okay, so now we're going to be putting our hands together in measures 27 through 30. So make sure your left hand has nice legato quarter notes and your right hand has nice staccato eighth notes. Here we go. E flat major position. Now down to D major position. And then a little bit of an awkward jump up here to G major position.
Set, go.
Okay, so now we're going to learn the coda for measure 41 to 45, hands together. And we're really doing it hands together because these first 3 bars are just going to be doing that vamp that we've been doing for this song. And it's very familiar, it sounds like this. Now this part is a little different, but it's just going to be doing exactly what we do at the beginning, going like this, and just rocking back and forth between it twice. And then right here in this measure, we just go up to the dominant with both hands. So thumb G, pinky G, and then we just go all the way down. And then right here for the last note, right hand you want to use the thumb, and left hand you want to do an open 5th, C and G.
Set,